Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to AtomRPG and playing hardball. So, the last episode was a special one where we looked at Galina, although she doesn't like this proletarian name. You remember, right? So, but here, now it's the right timeline basically again. The real Let's Play. Fidel got a level and now he's wearing... Oh, sorry. He's wearing a nice steel breastplate. Sorry. There. Because he is a Praetorian now. And that's pretty nice, isn't it? So. Yeah, and the thing is, now that we, in our real play, we have killed off all these nasty death gang groups. Where is it? That's the red mask guys. Yeah, well, but we still need to talk with to the death gang's former boss, yeah. But actually, I think it's not possible for us to get Galina into the party now, because she's only apparently she's only becoming a party member, like if we don't cheat, at least. If we do a anarchic playthrough, basically, yeah. So, but we are not doing that, of course, because we are the good guys. So let's hit the road. There's nothing else that we can do here. Our trunk is full of good stuff. However, I want to do something, because we don't need this, and weirdly. A lot of stuff from our trunk vanished when our guys left the party. So I wanna actually use all this this very expensive AP stuff and the other shots that are rather rare and expensive, like shotgun shells. Let's put them into our weapons locker. I'm not sure if it's safer there. But otherwise, well, I do feel that it's actually a good idea to have a good little armory here. We don't need that stuff, like all the special stuff. Let's put it into the into our weapons locker. But we are going to make some. Oh yeah, and this stuff here. Oh, let's have one. Maybe at some point we need it. Yeah, same goes for the grenades. We've got so much stuff here. Dynamite. Yeah. Here, this stuff. This goes there. Okay. Leaving. So, let's put that away. Just hopefully to secure it. So, and then our friend Pasha is working on a workbench. So this gentleman here is our new friend. He's actually a person who can produce ammunition. So, and I guess that will be nice. Yeah. All this stuff away. I think we will have a lot of fun once we are getting the weapon that is shooting these shots, but it's super expensive, of course. So let's see, how much do we have actually? So we've got already 51 of these incendiary armor piercing shots. Oh, and by the way, that's also something I wanted to. So we'll have one RPD in our trunk. And one we keep here. Because I want to try it out as well. And that's the rusty AK-47, yeah. 58 of those. A tungsten carbide core, piercing threshold 100%. 58 shots of those. Oh, we already have 3 of them. Okay. And they are custom with the steel core. Yeah, so this is like what someone manufactured themselves, huh? 1 or 2 of those. Only 12 of these here, armor-piercing rounds. They seem to be very rare. Ninety-five shotgun shells, 63 of those. Yeah, and 100 armor-piercing for our 5.45. I think we are doing pretty well at the moment. Let's see. 12 grenades. We have 2 more in the trunk. I think that's pretty fine. Yeah. So then this one here, the RPG, it's actually something Hexogen can already use, right? Yep, he's over 90 now. That's good. And we are not talking about his years. Oh, he's actually at 125, yeah. I actually want to do a weapons experiment at some point. Although, yeah, I mean, we need to find the appropriate target, of course. One problem with this thing here is that it's super heavy, of course. 7.5 kilograms. Yeah. So, but let's put it in the trunk. And then once we find someone or something where we can use it nicely on, then we will do that. Exogen. You were allowed to touch it, and now it goes into the trunk. And here... yeah, we are just fine. Oh yeah, and all the milk, by the way. Let's have some milk here. In our mobile refrigerator in our trunk. So here we go. And I wanted to collect the paper. And the paper's here, I think. Is it? Yeah. 186. Oh, it's 56. Oh, he took it? Oh yeah, wow. Okay. But I think, if I recall correctly, we need 400. And we had 300, so... okay. That's the situation right now. Good, and now let's hit the road. Starting the engine. And I think, well, actually now with the paper we are just driving towards Krasnoznameni. So we took out this ambush here. Just making a little detour. And then we are going... yeah, they are over there. I think there was no one else here. So we are not going to the death guy. Oh, well, actually we could probably. Let's just talk with him. Oh, well, maybe actually we should do it right now. Let's do it. Because he's the quest giver. Was that here? Oh no, they were in the hotel here, in here. The journalists. Yeah, and by the way, sorry and stupid of me, we should, obviously we should bring the paper, right? Yeah. That would be very convenient to have an auto sell option. Like to have the trunk. Yeah, like I mean, at least inside of the city. Where it's pretty clear, you know, that it's a safe environment or something. I think that would be actually, that would be very convenient and actually nice. Because now it's just a waste of time to run back and forth. So we've got 300 hexogen. Can you take everything? No, of course not. Why can't we take the number? Oh, do I have to click 300 times now? Really? By the way, if you hold the mouse button, nothing happens. So, okay. That is a bit inconvenient. Watch the oxygen then. Yeah, okay, so that's inconvenient game design. There. Oh, he can actually carry way more. But why not 150? But let's go down. Like 100. Can you do it? Like this? Yes, you can. Very good. And then here we've got 40. There you go. Leaving. So going in. Is he following? Yeah, very slowly. Okay, good. There we go. Into the hotel. Like there. Let's take the paper. The unshaved, sturdy fellow examines some photos and brusquely shakes the ashes off his cigarette on the dirty floor. As he sees us, he nods shortly and folds his arms on his chest. Hey, what is it? Well, we've brought some waste paper for you for sale. Great, give it to me. Just a second, right, I have 306. We give the paper to the journalist, he whistles and gives us the money. Not bad. At this rate, we'll soon gather the necessary amount. Wait, now, if I'm not mistaken, we have 322 of the 500 needed. Good. Well, paper delivered? Delivered. I'll go look for more then. See, okay, so we are at 322 now. Yeah, and that was a significant amount of money. Would have been nice to see how much actually, but yeah. So then actually it's here. Let's have a little look if he has some stuff. Oh, Lara. Hello, Lara. A slim, pretty blonde girl gives us a shy smile and an empty stare. Oh, why so empty eyes, my dear? Oh, hi, did you want something? Well, you told me you started living here not that long ago. Why? I already told you I'm from the north. After the local gangs became too wild to live near me and my uncle decided to immigrate. The uncle died, I survived. Now I'm working here for a living. Well, you know, we always look for special people in Red Fighter, so if this would be an interesting thing for you, you can just think about it. Yeah. See you later then. So we have to do a lot, unfortunately. No time for you, sorry. So then here. There. Arms dealer, do you have anything? Yeah, regular AK-47, yeah, well, and his stuff is super expensive. But I think, like, we are doing really fine. So we don't need to buy the stuff here. And this guy, what was this, by the way? I'm just saving. What was this? Could we actually drive somewhere else, or is this just Paragon? If his looks are anything to go by, we are about to meet a proper sea dog. The man is puffing thoughtfully at his wooden pipe and stroking his long grey beard. Spying us, he sets his arms akimbo and nods. Orca, fancy a little cruise. Well, sure, why not? The captain casts a loving look at a small boat anchored nearby and answers in a very serious voice. Good, I can deliver you from Krasnoznameni to the Dead City. The route be full of danger, yet many adventurers find it appealing. Ah. The dead city from here. Okay, yeah, we want to go there, of course, but not right now. Wait, can we actually drive there? I'm not sure. Sounds interesting. What's your price? Okay, let me make a few calculations here. Price of fuel to leave the bay, grub, hammocks, latrine tax, that makes 7 grand in total. 7,000? Have you no shame, you crafty sea dog? Drop the price for a fellow seaman. Okay, if you insist, let's make it 5 grand, but not a kopeck less. So these tours are your only source of income? Doesn't sound like a lucrative job. No, I usually deliver cargo or catch anchovies in my nets. But them be just side gigs, so cash on the barrelhead and let's go. Well, we have to think it over. It's a lot of money and we have to do some more stuff first, so... But here, this... The dead city and this here... Like, where is that actually? Ah, it must be somewhere else. So then it must be somewhere there. Okay, that's actually good to know. Well, we've never went over here. And well, we are of course we are going back here first, but actually we are making an expedition here, I think. We're just driving around here to check out what's going on there. I think that's probably a good idea. And actually I think we should drive by the circus. Let's do the circus next. So, going here, and then we can actually do the death thing. And by the way, Krasses are many. Yeah, here. We eliminated the 3 gangs planning to terrorize. This part of the Wastes. We should report to the old ex-bandit living in Krasnodar. Okay, well then let's do that right now. So as we know that there seems to be no option or no possibility to get Galina into the party. Yeah, I also have to say I'm slightly disappointed that, you know, there isn't even a real chain of events or anything. But I mean, on the other hand, our guys here, our team, they are not stupid. And they know that Galina is some form of psychopath. And, you know, like sleeping in camp with such a person is probably a bad idea, because you never wake up, but someone will find your slit throat or something. So here, former bandit. The old man stares into the distance, from time to time taking a swig from a bottle. When he notices us, his whole body shudders. Well, speak. So, mind a couple of questions about the leaders of the criminal group Death. Well, didn't we ask him that when he gave us the mission? Well, let's do it again anyway. The man tenses up and grasps tightly at the razor tucked behind his belt. So, we're interested in its leaders. Who exactly? Dima Death. His greatest love is open fire, and he's an epitome of this passion. Always looking for a fight, always proving his dominance. If only the burning coals that mark his way could talk, what blood-curdling stories would they tell? Well, and Igor Death? In other times he would have become a theater star, but thanks to me he's turned his life into a bloody one-man act. If he's in a good mood, his flamboyant mannerisms might give the impression he's harmless. But don't be fooled, that Siku massacred entire villages and laughed as he was poking people's eyes before releasing his wolves at them. And Lena, she is as beautiful as she is cruel, but since her father died, and especially after I quit the gang, she's been overflowing with melancholy. The right of the strongest is still her main ideal, but she's turned it inside out. She believes murder to be a virtue. The world is for the strong, so the strong should show their mercy to the weak and stop their suffering. Yeah. Well, oh, by the way, we can interpret this in 2 ways, so she believes a murder to be a virtue. So, murder is a good thing for her. The world is for the strong, so the strong should show their mercy to the weak. Yeah, so the strong should murder the weak and stop their suffering by ending it completely. I think that's the thing. But if you only look at this sentence here, so the strong should show their mercy to the weak and stop their suffering, that's actually the knightly approach that we are actually following, that we being capable and the good guys, we are helping the weak. We are helping the weak become strong. Yeah. Yeah. And that's just that. Okay, let's go back a little. Let's change the subject and start or talk a bit about other things. Are you sick? Funny, isn't it? At some point in my life, I wasn't just strong. I was one of the people totally defined by their strength. Unstoppable, cruel, unscrupulous. Now I'm merely a shadow of my old self. This plague that I have, so fairly developed in the old age, was incurable even before the war. First it will devour my muscles. I can barely hold the bottle already. Then my internal organs. Then eternal flame until the end of time. Well, it is certainly sad. Don't be so pessimistic. It will pass just like our meeting will be over. Huh? No, we need to talk a bit more. Then what do you do? Where do you work? I'm glad the local authorities didn't ask me the same question. It was enough to show them a bunch of bills and stretch my hand to accept the occupancy permit. You can say I live off my savings. Oh. Your past must have been quite terrifying. Well then. So, and what do you think about Krasus Ameni? My old self, when not stifled by vodka, calls it the sheep city. Sometimes my new self even nods in agreement. Complacent sheep that graze under the knife. Oh, spooky. Well, that sounded quite gloomy. Can I ask another question? The man nods. Heard any interesting rumors? Have you seen the postman? The last time I met him at the video theater, he tried to tell me some crazy shit. I should have listened, but I went my way. Ah, yeah. So you think we should listen too, right? Well, we did, and there was actually a great adventure involved. But I think we are not telling you. Thanks for sharing it anyway. So let's change the subject back to the death gang. So we've dealt with the gang. It is done then. The area is free from menace. The old gangster covers his face with his desiccated palms, his whole body shaking. My children... Dima, little Lena, Igor, forgive me for turning you into monsters. Forgive me for stealing your innocence. Forgive me. You'll never see the light of the truth. Oh, Father, a father's grief. May God let me too once learn this high sentiment. Oh, forgive me. Well, yeah. Talking about our reward, the man quickly gives us a bundle. Through the holes in the cloth we can see money and medical appliances. The parcel's weight suggests there's ammunition in it too. That's good. So this is all I have, except my life. Yeah, well, we did it for the world, not for you. The man slaps himself on the forehead and smiles. You're right, following your strength blindly you go down the path paved by monsters. Power doesn't mean ruling the weak. It means responsibility. I can see it now. Fast as a flash, the man snatches the razor tucked in his belt and slashes his throat. Tja, good riddance, former bandit. But rest in peace, old man. So, we can actually be glad that he basically... Maybe, I think he found the light in the end. Yeah. And that is actually not so bad. So he realized that his way certainly wasn't the right one, but it was a very dark and bad one. And now he's gone. And let's hope that in his place there will be something better. Let's take everything. So. And the good thing is that on his hand with the razor there's the blood, so no one will actually think that we had anything to do with this. So let's talk with the lady here. It doesn't seem, this is like, Oh yeah, we've already been here, huh? The old woman walks behind us across the dirty kitchen of the communal apartment. She wraps her long shawl around her to keep away the chill and follows us with her keen, unkind eyes. Oh. Without taking the end of the shawl from her wrinkled face, she addresses us in her screechy voice. What are you doing, loafing about like that, looking for something to nick? Well, get off me, you old crone, I don't have time for you. And as if there were anything to steal, you are poor. Nah, what are you talking about? I just wanted to have a look at the house, right? But actually, well, you've also caught me at it, Gran. This was my plan. Or, rather, we don't say anything, but we eye the old woman up with a long, heavy stare. Yeah, let's do that. Because she was kind of... Yeah, I mean, she has analyzed us, right? I mean, we don't really steal, but... I feel that we are not really stealing in that sense, but also we are usually leaving behind stuff, right? That we don't need and stuff. But we are the people who are actually the heroes, and what we do to make the place a better place, and for that we need the resources, of course, yeah. That's the whole thing behind it. No, so, no, what are you talking about? I just wanted to have a look at the house. I mean, we went through the stuff already. So, today we just wanted to have a look at the house, right? Yeah, sure, I'm not buying it. A swindler, are you? But there's nothing here for you to steal. There's no one but us old folk in the house. Mm-hmm. Is this a local nursing home? Watch your mouth, hooligan! The old fragile woman looks at us angrily. We clearly shouldn't make her even angrier by asking unnecessary questions. No, come on. There's another person there, sleeping. So, tell us about your neighbors, Gran. Old and decrepit gangster, sick drunkards, that's my luck. I just run around looking after them. Roman is fine, if a bit canny, but Vyotsotsky, the navigator, good God, sleeps all day long, then rubs elbows with the rebel at the local dive at night. Is there anything interesting going on in town? I don't know and I don't want to know. It's none of my business. Only thieves and gangsters are interested in such things. Okay, and is there anything interesting going on in the world? This village Odradnoye is haunted by all kinds of problems. Now it's a drought. Next time gangsters take all their money, then atom men pass through their village. They only live a couple of hours away from the city. They only live a couple of hours away from the city, but behave like savages. Okay. Well then. So we're leaving. But let's actually... Yeah. Militia! Oh crap. What? And she's kicking us. What? Oh, she's actually indeed... Okay, well, sorry then. So let's do something else. Let's play this one out a bit. Let's place here, there. So, the old woman looks behind her shawl. What are you doing? Laughing about like that? Well, so... Let's eye the old woman up with the long, heavy stare. What are you staring at, beast? Want to kill me? Get lost, gangster, or I'll call the militia. Well, call whoever you want, crone. Just try. I will if you come any closer. Oh, lady, let me interfere. This, so to speak, man is my son. He grew up without seeing much of his father. This is my fault, I admit, so he's so rude and uneducated. But behind this unfriendly facade is a fragile little boy. Who are you? I'm Mr. Trudov, the writer, an intellectual, the winner of, many prizes. Seriously? Why have you neglected your son so? The error of my younger days. Now he's my cross to bear. Really? Well, you seem to be a decent man. Alright, I won't call the guards. What the hell was that, Hexogen? The old man claps us on the shoulder and lowers his reckless head. Forgive me, son. Forgive this stupid old man. Stop all this theater. You're not at home. The old fragile woman looks at us angrily. We clearly shouldn't make her even angrier by asking unnecessary questions. Actually, that's really fun. That was really fun. So we are actually rude and uneducated, unfortunately, right? But let's still have the talk with her very quickly. Just to be, maybe there is something. So, you've caught me at it, Gran. This was my plan. I wanted to steal. Get out of here, gangster, before I call the militia. Easy, easy. I was just joking. Not my business. Get out of here. You must be a junkhead, too. Just the right type to get arrested. I just need to read this again. It's so funny. Lady, let me interfere. This, so to speak, man is my son. He grew up without seeing much of his father. This is my fault, I admit. So he's so rude and uneducated. But behind this unfriendly facade is a fragile little boy. That is so good. This is so good. Who are you? I'm Mr. Trudolf, the writer. Seriously? Why have you neglected your son so? The error of my younger days. No, he's my cross to bear. That's so good. Okay, forgive my son. Okay, it's just so funny. Okay then, but I like it a lot that Hexogen is actually, you know, stepping in there. So now, let's do it like in the nice and the right way. No, what are you talking about? I was just having a look at the house. Yeah, sure, I'm not buying it. Well, is this a local nursing home? Watch your mouth, you hooligan. Okay, well, tell me about your neighbors, Gran. Is there anything interesting going on in the town and the world? Not interested in anything? Okay, well, then we are leaving. Alright then, so this is a nice example of the very, very funny writing here. And I really like it. So, we've done this. We got, or what actually did we get? A lot of stuff here. Oh, we got 3,000 rubles, 2 medkits, and 9mm ammo. And that looks like, oh yeah, armor piercing. Special rounds for silenced automatic and sniper rifles. Not so bad. Rare ammo. Okay then, so we are off. We are leaving the city. We already sold everything that we could, I think. They don't have any fresh money, I guess, like after such a short time, right? No, they don't. No money. So let's not waste our time here. Hello, are you new? No. Oh, she, okay. The bony middle-aged woman. Yeah, it's fine. Hello, have a nice day. Thanks, bye-bye. Let's say hello to our gypsy friend here. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? Fortune teller Sarah is rolling up a cigarette with the business-like air. Okay, and you do have money, but you are an incredible barterer, so let's not waste, throw anything away with you. And by the way, and now we need to get back to Paragon, right? Yeah, that's the Paragon guy inside the ship. And we wanted to drive to Otrat Neue to tell the merchant there that the mushroom cult is behind this whole situation. So let's do that. But we are driving by the zoo. The circus, sorry. Circus. And well, actually we made some friends there. We helped them. Gutsy the clown. And like the pictures there are so funny. A short unshaven man greets us in a disgruntled smoker's growl full of false mirth. Anywhere you see kids and bottles of booze, you'll always find Gutsy the clown. Okay, well, we'd rather talk, but actually I think there's nothing new, so. And what happens here when we help these guys? And, yeah, well, we are supposed to kill them all, right? But I can tell you, I am not going to do that. So there must be another solution. I guess we can tell them to get away from here, I hope so at least. But that, my dear fellow survivors of the apocalypse, we will see in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts you wish to share, any tips and tricks on the situations that we've seen in this episode, please do share them for the community and the walkthrough. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, then look at the beautiful subscription button and the shiny like button. Press them please so you can receive your great additional luck for today. See you next time. Bye bye.